Adam Dewey. West Tigers 26, defeat the Seagulls 12. It was the Fibros defeating the Silvertails. Now, that means the West Tigers, 4 wins from their past 6 games. They're up and about. 9th win of the season. Forget about Wooden Spoon in 2025. That's their most wins since 2019. Dewey and Luai combo, you beautiful thing. Taylor May, he's been a great inclusion. And, well, there's a little bit of controversy around the Taylor May try with Fainu, the decoy. What did you see there, Brian?
No. I know what people were saying, but it was I think it was play on. No, nothing to see here.
Okay, all right.
Here. But you know how what do you say about gifts and badly wrapped?
Yep.
What is it?
Sometimes the best gifts come badly wrapped.
Well, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
Really?
Okay.
What's the gift?
The gift is, so they signed Luai, the Tigers. They said he's our number 7.
Yep.
Our number 6 is going to be the young kid, Galvin. Righto, let's look to the future. Then we had all the drama with Galvin.
Yep.
Guess what? Luai goes back to his preferred position, 6.
Yep.
And they get the flying Lebanese lock, winger, centre into halfback.
That's right.
Every time he's played in the halves this year, he's dominated.
Yep.
And I think they've found their 7.
I think so.
So if it wasn't for all the Galvin stuff,
Yep.
all these sliding doors moments, he was out on his ear. They didn't want to give him an extra 100
He was
grand.
on his ear. He was on both ears, Brian.
But now he's found his position. He's a mature sort of player. Hopefully injuries are behind him because, he's got the bad knees. But I think he is a big running halfback.
Love
and
it.
It just suits the way the Tigers are going.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. So let's start with the Manly side. Daly Cherry Evans. Listening to Vossi and Brandy this morning. Vossi, he's a reader. He's a good Terry reader, Brian.
Yeah.
He said, I just saw this look as he went to his partner in the crowd. I just think it sensed along the lines of inevitability. It was almost over.
Oh, the R word?
Yeah, retirement.
Jeez.
What do you think?
I don't think so. I think he'll be at the Roosters.
You think he'll be at the Roosters? Okay.
I feel that he was so disappointed that the legacy, his last year, they're not going to make the 8. That's what I've read into it.
Well, that's what he said also. He also said that. In fact, let's do this. This is exactly what he actually said.
We're now hoping to make the finals, which is not where you want to be. So it's probably just the realisation that we're, it's going to be hard to get there this year. So that's obviously what everyone wanted, not just me. Everyone at the club wanted that. So it's always tough when you work so hard and don't get what you want. Initially, after the game and still right now, there's a bit to process. You've been here for so long and, like I said, been a part of the club for a long time, got a lot of love for this place, so I definitely wanted to finish with the finals campaign, but that's obviously looking really unlikely now.
Okay, so Daly's doing press conferences really upset about not making the 8. We're about to chat with Hammy Goodman, who his side are below the Seagulls on the ladder. He's doing press conferences to say they're going to make it. So glass half full, glass half empty, Brian.
Yeah, I think he realises. But he'll be there at the Chooks next year. So, new start, fresh start.
Yes.
I know a lot of people have been giving him, but if you've got the option, and Hugo Savala, terrific kid, terrific player. But, okay, let's swap them. How would Hugo go behind that pack?
I agree. I agree.
People out there saying, they don't need him. If you want to win, he's going to make your team better.
Correct.
Daly Cherry Evans, even at 37 years of age.
Yep.
Is going to make your team better.
I agree with that.
Hugo,
Brian.
they'll keep Hugo. He might end up being a lock.
Yep.
But I know people are saying, they're working so well together. But there's not to say. Imagine him playing behind that pack.
Correct.
Like Nafahu White, bang.
Yeah, that's correct.
Lindsay Collins, bang.
What pack's he behind at the moment?
Well,
no one.
This has been the knock on him since. I mean, there's no Hamole.
Yep.
There's no Paseka.
Yep. There's no Aloye.
They just had no punch through the middle.
Yep.
They had Lodgy
there.
There's
no back fence Brown.
Doing his no back fence Brown. So yes, he's going to be a lot more expensive than Hugo, but the Roosters have factored that in.
Yep.
I just think he makes that Roosters side next year a better team.
100%. And even going back to that Origin 1 where people panned him, mate, the forwards got hammered.
Yeah.
Got absolutely hammered. So
I think if he's like, I assume DCE is watching the other games of footy. If he's been watching the last 2 weeks of the Roosters, and you'll talk about the Bulldogs win, he'll feel so refreshed and revitalised by going to the Roosters and having all those targets of people in front of him that are going to lay the platform.
Can you imagine him going across field and he hears Teddy saying, imagine, I know he's had Turbo there for a long time, but the way Tedesco is playing at the moment, I just feel that he'll only have to concentrate on his job.
100%.
There's no way retire. Look, I can see how sad he is, and depressed and disappointed at how this season's going. But I'm sure when he's at home and he's probably watching a lot of Roosters stuff because he wants to hit the ground running, he's going to be sneaky going, I can't wait to work with some of these guys. I can't wait to get in there. I can't wait to sit with Sammy Walker and Hugo and all the young, Toby Rodwell even, like the depth. Like I'm sure Chad can attest to that, like being involved in that team this year for him and being like, I haven't really been playing that much, but I'm still in a really good system here with some talented players that are just growing as the season progresses.
The other thing is too, like, that moment they lose the game, the realisation is he knows at the absolute most that in 2 weeks' time at Brookvale Oval, because they're playing at home in the last game, that will be his last ever Manly game. He's been there since 2011. Yeah. Won a comp in his first ever year. So the bloke's human. He's allowed to be upset. And in saying all that, though, I do agree. The question I'll ask, though, why don't we know this? Like, why is this still... Why don't we know that he's going there? The whole world, it's like the worst kept secret in the world.
Yeah. Well, this is the only issue I had with it. Why say it round 2?
But why do we all know he's going there, but it's not happened? What is that?
It's rugby league. Everyone just leaks like sieves.
But even though it's leaked, why has it not happened?
Well, I don't know. And when he came out and said, I'm going to wait after Origin, that never Origin's come and gone.
Yeah.
I don't know why he just didn't. And whether or not there's things going on behind closed doors that we don't know. With this, there's rumours saying him and the coach don't get on, or the CEO, or the players again. We don't know. I just found it strange that he came out so early in Manly's season that it was always going to end badly. We saw what happened with the Pride jumpers. They never won another game.
No,
it just people saying, they're professionals and they can do it. But when you're captain and the longest-serving player there, and they want to jump ship. Imagine what the kids are thinking.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
Why am I hanging around here when the captain doesn't want to be here? And it doesn't, like, you think you're into the game, but subconsciously you're going, well, he's leaving. Why should I sort of have to put the extra effort in?
If Fossey's right, if he reads it well and he is to retire, geez, he'd have to have some regret, wouldn't he, about, like, round 27 would be very different had he not announced, or... Had he not announced he was leaving Manly, right?
Yeah.
So if he was to retire, it'd be unfortunate that if he backflipped on that, has backflipped before.
Yeah.
It'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Would Manly still get around him in round 27?
I think, he's been, he's the top 3 probably best players to come out of Manly. He's certainly their best
of all time. Of all time.
You'd have Bozo number 1.
Yep.
Now, I feel that the way... Because he's so articulate, and sometimes he comes across maybe as people think, he's smug.
Okay.
But he's not. Not at all. He's far from it. Like, he's a team man.
Yeah, of course. Broncos 38, Dolphins 28. I was out at dinner. Dolphins led 28-14. I went, ooh, I got that one wrong. And then, bang, I checked the results, Brian, and wow.
Oh, I was on the Dolphins, 1-12.
Yeah.
No, well, they just went berserk at the end. Reece Walsh, this is what he could do.
Yep.
It was they did so well, the Dolphins, considering who the players are out. But in the end, it was too much for him. Reece Walsh, Benny Hunt. I thought Benny Hunt and
Billy,
they showed they were quite patient.
Yep.
Like when you get behind, I thought they might have started panicking. Maybe they would have with younger halves, but I think it was a good call by Madge not putting the kid in. Even though I want to see.
Kobe Blake
go around.
In the can win the comp, and I'm saying can. When I say can, I mean like a greater than 5% chance, because everyone can win the comp who's still in the running. Are the Broncos in the can or the can't camp?
So you're saying 5%?
Yeah, like 5% chance at least.
So does that mean 95% chance they can't win?
Yes.
Oh, they haven't shown enough for me consistency against those big sides. They gave it to the Bulldogs, but that might have been a one-off. Not without Ezra.
No.
Definitely not without Ezra.
Okay. All right. But you're not saying can't yet.
Not saying can't yet because we don't know what's going to happen.
Dolphins?
See you later.
Yeah, can't. Can't.
Chooksall's take their spot.
Trey Fuller? That's a good return, isn't it? Great return.
Mickey.
Yep.
Isn't it good seeing these young halfbacks, young fullbacks just fearless?
Jye Gray.
Jye Gray. He's a mouse too.
Oh, he's a mouse. He was leading the Dally M's and got hooked. Fair dinkum. There you go. Anyway, so Reece Walsh, the turning point, the big 40-20, of course. The run home with Joel and Fletch on SEM. 1300 01 1170 is the way to have your sale. Text 0457 736 736, Brian.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about the 40-20 by Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
That was a turning point as well. TP.
Turning point. Can you have a look at some of these?
I can have a look at these.
We're going to break shortly.
Can I do one thing? The 40-20 post. Why isn't it on the line? I don't understand why.
Is set back?
It's like a metre away from the line.
So the touchy can run up and through it.
But
is that
what? But they can run anywhere.
Yeah,
wouldn't you want it on the line?
Is it not on the line?
No, it's not on the line.
It has to be on the line.
I was watching the replay.
Why is it on the line?
It's on the line, Jerry. Jerry, it's on the line.
On the line.
Gotta be on the line.
I just don't understand it because
I've
if you're
never
trying to
noticed
gauge it, like even if it's off the line,
How
like
can you
what do you
gauge?
say?
It's not on the
no
line.
Gauge.
No gauge.
No gauge here. Yeah.
Very plucky, the Roosters. 32-12, big win against the Doggies.
Yeah, this was probably one of the most dominant wins for them this year, up against a fairly good side. They blew them off the park. Just the first 15 minutes, they were just punching holes through the middle. They just couldn't handle their big forwards. And on the back of that, Sammy Walker, again, he just keeps getting better. Imagine if he didn't get injured.
Oh.
Imagine if he had been there through that the whole year.
Yep.
Like, you would think they're sitting top four. And this was
that's exactly right.
Supposed to be the building year. So, for the Dogs, they were just outplayed, really, and out enthused. They didn't have much. I was saying to Matty, I don't want to keep talking about the Galvin situation with Sexton, but if they get rolled again this week, do you start thinking about, well, hang on, do we go back to plan A, not plan B? Or does Serraldo just goes, nah, I'm sticking to it. See the Reed Marnie thing as well? Might have just been an anomaly against the Roosters. The Roosters come out flying.
You haven't got an option. Like, you couldn't really go Sexton Galvin.
No.
Because, like, your centres are sweet as is Sherry and Crichton. Oh, geez, I don't know.
He's all in, isn't he?
Yeah, I
Sexton's going to Catlins.
Yeah.
Marnie's going to Cowboys. If you revert back, then you change back to round one.
You have to be all in.
You've got to be all in on this.
Pot committed now.
That's why you're there.
I know what you're saying, but you don't get to, like, what's to say the Bulldogs are going to finish in top four again next year, for example? Like this could be the premiership window they need.
Slightly adjusted.
I will say this, though. Like, my gut feel is if you knew the Bulldogs won the grand final, I'm seeing Galvin and Burton. If I knew they won it. Are you not?
Mate, I keep going back to what Craig Wing did with us. It took him a good, I'm going to say 15 rounds, 18 rounds to get used to being a 7.
Yep.
To being that organising 7. Because Burton's not an organiser.
No, and yeah. Well, Galvin played with Robbie Mears at lock.
Who?
So Galvin played with Robbie Mears, who was the coach when they won the young kids thing with Talon De Silva and those. He was like the lock or second row. He was second row, I think, in that team.
I feel that at this level, and when you get under pressure and you need a general to make that one decision. He may well get there, but I just feel he's just so young at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, you get those hard-nosed
what would you do, Brian?
I was of the belief and I said it at the time, I said I think Sexton has got them this far.
Yep.
He's the only general I saw at Canterbury.
Yep.
Like, he's a 7, a genuine 7.
Yep.
I understand Galvin is going to be a gun, but at this, he's only had the 8 weeks. To get used to it.
We forget how young Sexton is, right? So, did you know he was the Australian schoolboys half with who?
Who the 6 was?
No, Sexton was the Australian schoolboys half with which other player?
Yeah, so he was 7 and the 6.
Yep.
I'm going to say Ethan Strange.
Played him on the weekend. Well, he would have played him on the weekend.
Oh, Sandon Smith.
No.
Sam Walker.
Sam Walker.
Oh, okay.
So Toby Sexton.
Yeah.
Played with. Can you believe that?
No, I didn't know that.
You think Toby's older, right?
Yeah. But our man, Nafahu White, holy hell.
Oh.
See you later.
So there's one spot for the Dally in front row of the year, right?
Oh, gosh.
Locked and loaded.
Roosters bought in on ground floor there, share price.
Oh, that's right. That's how you win the comps.
Well, I mean, Terrell Mays has got an argument for being the front row of the year as well.
Yep.
Just numbers-wise.
Yeah, there'll be two of them.
Yeah,
Are they your two, are they?
No, I'm just saying. Payne Haas, Joey Tuppenny.
Of course. Warriors 14 defeated the Dragons 10. I reckon, and I don't mean to be nasty Wars fans, but I reckon that's the worst win of the year. It's the worst win of the year. You're at home. They were decimated. 3 players for the Dragons ruled out. Your 18th man's a winger, right, who's been told he can go elsewhere. How did they not flog them?
Oh, it was a gutsy side. Take over, Brooks. Give us your analysis.
Dave Clemmer.
First, how good's he been?
Clemmer kept looking to the sideline going, when I come off, boss? He said, stay out there, champ.
Back to your worst win. They're 3 HIAs and a crazy try away from a 5-game losing streak.
And a controversial try.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Controversial match winner.
The last 5 games, they could be easily 0-5. Gritty, great. The last 3 weeks, Dragons cannot, I'm proud of them, cannot ask for anything more.
Yep.
In terms of what they did there, losing 2 guys in the same tackle, it was just, you could sort of see the lead wasn't enough. It just wasn't. And it was just a matter of a couple of tries. And then once they crossed them, it was done.
There's that many injuries between South. They'll lead us off in round 25. Is that
24
right?
in the casualty ward for South and
St George Illawarra.
Sorry, Dragons.
So it's the Coogee Wombats taking on. Are they South Sydney Coogee Wombats or are they Roosters?
Wash your mouth out. South Sydney.
South, yeah.
Okay.
Danny's going to ring up now.
Coogee Wombats versus Hurstville United.
Renown United.
Renown United. That's
or Gerringong Lions.
Corrimal Cougars.
That's right.
Yeah, Zapdo Canaries.
Slash.
What else we got down there?
The Gorilla Gorillas.
Who's Port Kembla?
The All Blacks.
Okay.
I told you I played down at Dapto one day. And this bloke on the touchline
Get ready
goes,
for Bruce.
O'Kane. I just come back from France. He goes, O'Kane. Jumapil, dickhead. And I'm thinking, he's calling himself that. He was using Jumapil, which means my name is. So he's essentially yelled at, okay, my name's
That's
dickhead.
Dapto for you.
If we're going to speak French on here, there's only one bloke.
Joey Chan.
By the way, have we spoken about the elephant in the room again?
Oh, we haven't.
Elephant me. What did you say to him? What did you say to him, not in French?
I said the obvious.
What did you say?
I said, when you come on the show, you will go and score.
And in score he did at a crucial time.
How many messages did you get about that?
Yeah, I got a lot, but I got a lot from Punters Club who threw him in only because he was listening to the show.
That's right.
$9 he drifted to.
Because he started on the duty.
I got a bit of $4.60 at him. You win some, you lose more. He-Man
Franks.
Yeah.
And what a lovely kid.
The worker texts me, goes, what's going on? I'm on at $5.50. Joey Chan's $9. I said, mate, he's on the duty dance. Relax. He said, well, he's not going to score off the duty. I said, mate, he's been on the show. Relax. Then I got a emoji. What's that emoji?
Like a penis.
Yeah, something like that.
Tape measure? What the hell? Why are you doing that with your fingers?
The explosion emoji.
You know how you're the face of Sportsbet?
Am I?
And you go, well, you are.
Yeah.
Do you ever get blokes being mean to you for your tips? Because there's some A grades out there.
Of course, yeah, of course.
And do you reply back to them?
No.
Give him the brick top.
Yeah.
What's the brick top?
Yeah, that's
Remember from Snatch?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Where he goes, if I want to know what the bone...
No, he goes, if I throw a dog a bone, I don't need to know what it tastes like.
That's exactly
okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It's perfect. Sharkies 54, Holiday Road, Titans 22. The Holiday Road in effect, I'm telling you. Yeah. Teams out of the mix on the road, they just give up Bill. But the big story out of this, there was a bad story in the big story, Brian. Cam McGuinness, he suffered an ACL injury. How big is that to you?
Big. Only we know how hard he is on himself at training and others, which brings up the standard. So when he's not there, a bit like Jake, around the ruck yesterday, it was quite evident that Manly were missing him. it'll be noticeable when he's not there.
Yep.
What all the cleanup he does. So just makes it a little bit harder for the Sharks.
Who fills the void there in that spot?
Would Burnsy go there? Billy Burns?
Crash and Burns, Montgomery, maybe.
Any good kids? Can we throw any good kids there? Tell you who's out playing out of his skin this year. Jackie Williams.
I was just thinking he would be the guy.
At Para.
Yeah.
He would have been the guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that game. So the Rabbitohs 20 defeat the Eels 16. Oh, Jye Gray, just take the 6 Dally M points and off you go, champ. Just take the lot. Don't you reckon?
It was insane.
Oh.
Everything, both sides of the pill.
He has to start fullback next year. There has to be no chat around it.
No.
There cannot be any chat around it. You cannot lead the Dally M's, come back, and then he's going to finish probably top 10-ish for the Dally M's, and he's played like not even half the season. What a good player. What a great competitor. And I love the fact that Socky texts me.
Yeah.
He goes, who's this young bloke, Ward?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, Wayne's just backing this young kid. Pray for Lewis Dodd, by the way. Lewis Dodd is completely on the out, isn't he? You've got this young kid coming through who's just taking your spot. Lewis Dodd has been, but he's come back and said, no, I'm staying.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
Not going. No, it was good. They did enough. I mean, they had nine line breaks to 4 or 5. It was just Jye Gray at the back.
Yeah.
There was that one effort where he saved 2 and they put a little grubber down the short side and he was there again. So he saved 2 tries.
Yep.
And then got the kick. They got up the other end and got out of trouble. So, gun.
Statement from the Rabbitohs. Okay, now what do we think about this? Do they believe in what they're saying, or are they just sort of covering their tracks? So the statement from the Rabbitohs basically says about it reinforces the fines that you can get for going onto the field in the event that AJ. Here's a statement here. Thank you very much, Brooksy.
Why are they doing that?
Okay. Alex Johnson. As Alex Johnson approaches NRL history, excitement is building across our passionate members and supporters. When AJ breaks the record, we ask that fans celebrate from the stands. Entering the playing field carries significant penalties, including fines up to $5,500 and stadium bans. We will ensure members and supporters have the opportunity to celebrate with Alex Johnson at our next home game. Let's make history together. Glory, glory. I've got an idea. I think I've got a novel idea, Brian, for this.
Seriously, can't we just speak to the authorities and say, look, if he breaks it, just let him go on.
Let everyone go on.
Let everyone go. What's the harm in this?
Well, I don't personally have an issue with it.
It's a massive, massive achievement to do this.
Okay, in lieu of that, in lieu of Lucy,
Diamond
right?
Phillips.
What do you think about at each and every game that Rabbitohs play, you get 100 local juniors, right, that turn up. And if they're there that day that Alex...
I think he was a Lapa boy.
Yeah, but I reckon just the South Sydney juniors, right? So to share the love.
Yeah.
Or Lapa.
Where are you going with this?
So what I'm saying is that we have some kind of representation in a controlled manner on the field.
No.
So, no?
No controlled.
No?
It's a unique event.
Let him be free. It'll be 5 minutes. 5 minutes, get everyone on, go up to AJ. He'll remember it for his rest of his life. Those little kids that run out there and get to high-five him.
Okay.
But I was there when he broke the record.
Okay, so in lieu of that particular statement, what's actually going to happen?
There'll be riffraff, get on there, and then they'll get hammered by the security guard.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you don't think there'll be like a whole heap of people get on there?
No, I don't think they will.
There'll
be riffraff.
Right. How many people marking the burrow? How many of them mark burrows?
Oh,
will they be like,
there'll be those. They'll have to.
It'll be like a slips cordon, won't it?
We'll have to get that security guy. That security guy that warms up. You know,
like
a
Celtic Rangers
the guy that warms up in his boots.
The Brookie Oval.
Yeah, mate, this is your time. You've been at Brookie all this time in the northeastern corner. Yeah. But now we're going to take you to Allianz Stadium. This is your time.
And he's doing all those.
Where am I going, sir? You're marking the burrow.
Well, it's Sammy Shamoon.
Yeah.
Did he play the Tigers as well?
Yeah.
Played the Warriors.
Yeah.
It's his business, E-Group. He's got to get out there.
We should get him on.
Let's get Sammy in.
We should get Sammy on.
Get him on. We'll get Sammy Shamoon.
Can you see, like, fast forward a few seasons, boys, like AJ's broken the record. He might go to PNG. Daniel Tupou's just going at a rate, and the Roosters do the complete opposite release
All
for
aboard.
Daniel Tupou if he passes AJ.
Right, next year.
Like, it'll be like...
Hey, guys, we know South did this, but we're doing this.
Yeah, just the total opposite.
No,
like, you can see the rivalry. It's just...
Let's organise it with the authorities. Let's just let him Let the kids have fun.
Yeah.
Let them play.
Let them play.
Lance
Okay,
Franklin, right?
You can't be old. If you're
No
over,
ashes.
if you're over 30, you're not allowed on,
No.
and you shouldn't be allowed on if you're over 30.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Especially if you bring your own boots.
So that's what we should do. Just if you're a kid, get out there. Otherwise, it's embarrassing.
Well, it's got to be the opposite of a ride. You've got to be under the line
Yes.
to be able to go on.
Yeah, when you walk in, you've got to go under the line.
What
That's
could it
right.
possibly be about? Is it insurance?
Oh, I think it's holding the game up, isn't it?
Oh, but we did it years ago.
Yeah.
We've got the bunker doing that every game.
Yeah.
What are we
We had Waddy Holman do that. Rank Mort, by the way. I was out there. I got a good look at that. If you're going to streak, you got to have a little bit
No, but
going on
I
there.
admire those. I reckon they're the best streakers. The streakers.
I want you to like me for me, not because I have a penis.
Yeah, so I reckon those are the best streakers. The streakers who have got
Rats.
nothing Pepe Le Pewing,
Yeah.
but they just get out there. They just get out there, Brian. You would have played with someone who just got out there.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
Danny Lehman.
How do we go from AJ
Lehman.
breaking the record to
Small Morts. Well, that should be a rule. If you're going to streak, you've got to hold a tape measure. Joel,
under the line?
Joel,
Under the line.
Joel, you should be around the fence with tape measure. You go, are you thinking about streaking? Well, get it out and you just go.
Not on
"Whoosh."
my watch.
Cowboys 38, Knights
gosh.
4. Holy dooly. Holy dooly. Poor old Connor Vitano. I'd love seeing a debutant score on debut, which debutants would have to score on debut, wouldn't they? But he went close a couple of times, Brian.
Rank pass.
Oh, no,
Our
rank
man
pass.
Jackie Cogger.
Yeah.
Just, what was that? Was up high.
Yeah, I
To the
know,
side.
I know.
Down low, too slow.
Oh, if they're out low, let them go. 38-4, what does that mean? Does it mean anything? It means the Knights still in calculations for that wooden utensil, folks. So that's the concern. Let's do this, please, Touristo.
It's an NRL news update. Thanks to Rogers Willex, trailer air brake axles, suspensions and couplings.
Ah, yes. Bit of movement out on the hustings, Brian.
Yeah.
Bit of movement on the hustings. Pacific Championships, a few people have committed. Payne Haas to Samoa.
Tick.
Robert Toya will play for Tonga.
I like it.
Nafahu White, no Tonga, no Samoa, Kiwis.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Each
So-
to their own.
Yep. Haas Samoa, Toya Tonga, Nafahu White goes Kiwis, please.
You're still here? We'll see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio. Because if you don't, you're an A grade. But if you do, you're the absolute Mickey.